Hey guys, hope you're well, hope you're safe throughout this lockdown. Just want to do a little quick video here on, perhaps the total sets that you need to do across the week to grow your legs, but also go into a little bit more detail of why I've recommended that. And just bear in mind before you listen to this, that this is just a sort of a starting point, a generic starting point that you will need to tweak for your own maximum recoverable volume, because how many sets you'll need across the week to stimulate muscle growth might be different from mine. Your ability to recover from X amount of sets across the week might be far superior to mine, or vice versa. So let's start with females. Females, as we know, will often train a bit more frequently, especially your bikini competitors, the ones looking to do photo shoots, and it's often that area that they want to bring up, firm up, and just get better over time. So what I've often found is that the frequency that they'll train at might be perhaps usually 2.5 to 3 times a week. Might be 2 full leg days, and it might be 1 day that's just a full body session. So for that, anywhere between say 22 to 28 sets across the week in regards to compounds and your other moves like your leg extensions, you could call them secondary exercises. They're going to be like incorporated in that total amount of sets. So if I was to give you a sort of number that was just compounds, it'd be a lot less. But I think that's what I've found a lot of the female clients I've worked with over the years need to grow their legs. And females, if you're listening, you guys can train way harder than us guys. If I've trained with any high level female competitor, they fucking kick my ass every single time. They're ready to go again to do another set. They're doing 3 sets to my 2, 2 sets to my 1. Sometimes they're doing 3 sets to my 1. But that's just simply because they recover quicker than us guys. Mostly to do with estrogen and the fact that it's anti-catabolic, which means that it won't allow breakdown quite as much. That's why they're able to train that a little bit more frequently. Now when we come to guys, the stronger you are, guys, probably the less sets you'll need to do across the week. And if we take compounds and the secondary movements all in consideration, I would honestly say that anywhere between 14 to 18 sets across the week is all you really need. Now that is if you're training very, very hard. Myself, last year, before I competed, in my off season all the way through my prep, my quads got 7 sets across the week. That was it, and they're my strongest body part and they respond the quickest. Someone else might need 10, 12 sets. Why? Because I can give you all the generic sort of start here, start there, but the thing is, it's all individual to you. If you are a male competitor that is perhaps weak in the hamstrings, strong in the quads, it's probably best that you bias, out of those sort of 14 to 18 sets, more towards your glute and hamstring. So if I did 7 for my quads, I was doing 11 for my glutes and hamstrings. Bikini girls, a lot of you will be very quad dominant and perhaps not quite as strong from the rear, very similar to that explanation I just given you. So you're going to prioritise a little bit more volume towards glutes and hamstrings. And maybe on that third or 2.5 day, that full body day, that's where maybe you'll tag on 4 working sets, 5 working sets on that day, and your quad work will have came earlier on that week. So again, don't take this with a pinch of salt, or please take this with a pinch of salt, should I say, and tweak it to suit you. But also bear in mind that the recommendation I'm giving you is based upon competitors and athletes that train very fucking hard. None of your shite bag sets, we're not including feeder sets in that, or warm-ups. That is total working sets. If you do 7 working sets for your quads across the week, you need to be going all in. And let me remind you, or should I tell you, that 2 of those 7 sets were on the leg extension. The other 5 were either on the hack squat or the Smith machine. So I think that bearing in mind that it's so easy in the current situation to get caught up with, I'll do more because I've got more time, or I'm training from home, so that means I can't grow. If you've got the equipment, 100% stick with the same volume that you were doing, right? If you don't have the equipment, that's a little bit of a different story, right? You're probably more than likely only going to be able to maintain the muscle mass you've got. However, there is so much you can do to make sure that you progress in this time period where the equipment is limited. If you're struggling, if you're unsure, drop me a message today with the words training. We'll have a little bit of chat about your program and your overall volume. If you like this, guys, please share it with someone else out there. I hope that it does help. And wherever you are, give it the beans.